Hola, Colchoneros. Welcome back to Atleti Fanatics, and we are back with one of our feet. I mean, foot. Wait, is it foot? Fit? Never mind. With one of our leg in the quarterfinals. That's what I want to say. We have a 5-2 lead going into the second leg of Tottenham game. And Tottenham had a good result against Liverpool. They played a draw, which they celebrated like a win. I was watching that match. What a free kick from Szoboszlai again, and then Richarlison at the end nicking that goal at the near post, making it 1-1 for Tottenham. And Tottenham played quite well, to be honest, against Liverpool, given the fact that like they had so many injuries as well, and also for this match they have so many injuries as well. Just
Yeah.
before we start, for the preview of this match of the second leg against Tottenham, the Champions League round of 16. Just a quick like and subscribe, help us reach 1000 subscribers, and also you guys can support us while becoming a member of this channel. And now, moving on to the preview of this match. So, as we were talking, that like Christian Romero and Palinia, they're gonna miss out on the game because they have injuries, concussion protocol,
Wait, do you want me
and
to list all the
no, no, no,
absentees?
no, not all. I mean, like these are the ones, the latest ones, right?
Yeah,
Romero
yeah.
and
I think
Palinia.
Bershval is back for this game as well.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. For us, it's Jan Oblak missing, which is
And
I won't
Barrios.
really say. And Pablo Barrios, yeah, obviously, Pablo Barrios, yeah, that's a major miss. Pablo Barrios, like he just came on and then again, like he got injured in the training ground. But Jan Oblak is missing. So I'm gonna start with this only, guys. Since we talked about the preview. So I've been saying this over the past few times now. Jan Oblak, Juan Musso. Juan Musso for the cup competitions, Jan Oblak for the league. And
No.
for me, I'll still stay with that statement. I think Juan Musso for the cup competition, Champions League and Copa del Rey, Jan Oblak for the La Liga.
No.
What,
Uh,
what do you guys make of? No, I'm all in for it.
I'm,
Jan
I'm,
Oblak
I'm,
is in
you,
bad
you
form.
said it. You said it. Yeah, we call it yesterday in the review. I still don't feel very strongly about that. I'm sorry. I still think Oblak has been too good of a servant for us for too long of a time to lose Champions League privileges. And he was actually good in the last match outside of the calamitous mistake he made. He was very good in terms of the actual shot stopping and these other aspects. And we were not good set piece wise. So
I have nothing against Oblak. I have nothing against Oblak.
I
I'm just saying Juan Musso is in much better form right now.
I suppose.
And Jan Oblak is injured as well. So why don't you like take the guy who is actually in a much better form? Against Getafe, he pulled off a very brilliant save, the last minute save, and then the save before that as well. I think it was
He had a one on
who
one
was it?
save against thing as well.
Mia,
Yeah.
Luis Mia, I guess. Yeah, Luis Mia, and then the last save from I forgot his name. Asano. I have no idea. But anyway, you guys got it. Like what I meant, like the last minute save. That was an impressive save from him. So I'm just
I
saying,
think it
like
was
we
Liso,
should
isn't it?
Liso. There you go. Yeah, Liso. So I'm just saying, like just capitalize on his form. That's what I'm saying. Is he's on a very good form. If you ask me this last season, like yes, like obviously I want Ryan Oblak, but this season Juan Musso has been in a brilliant form. That's why like I'm just going for it. We only
Here's
have
what I
what
would
two
I
months,
would say
1.5
one
months
thing
left.
in favor of Johan Musso. If he gets a clean sheet in this next game, questions will have to be asked. Outside of that, it is Oblak all day. That's my opinion.
If if if
If
again
purely if.
if okay. All right, all right, all right. Maybe we might see that happening as well because again, Lenormand is starting, so I won't be that much sure, but cool. If that's a big if, just because of Lenormand in the centre back position. But we'll talk about the lineup obviously later on. So, guys, Tottenham had a very good game against Liverpool. Should we be worried about anything?
I'll leave that to Fran. How do you feel?
I am very confident. No need to worry. we're not going to concede 3 goals against Tottenham. I mean, we're not going to concede a 3-goal difference against Tottenham. We're good. They have a relegation fight to worry about. I know they weren't bad against Liverpool, but Liverpool aren't the best either. And relax. It's all good. I am a bit worried about Lenormand being there, but even with Lenormand, I am confident. So I'm not worried. 3 goals. But we conceded 3 goals against Barcelona at the Camp Nou. We're not going to concede more or equal that to Tottenham.
I think we should be fine. Tottenham have been terrible at home, especially this season.
We talked about that. We talked about the rivals they lost against at home, or their last games at home, and was terrible. They lost against Crystal Palace. They lost against Arsenal 4-1. They lost against Newcastle 2-1. They drew against Manchester City. Okay, that's not bad. They lost against West Ham at home. They lost against Aston Villa at home. They drew against Sunderland. They lost against Liverpool. Okay, and the list goes on and on and on. Not good at all.
And then they have, I think they have a 6-pointer this weekend against Nottingham Forest. So it's not like it doesn't matter. Like, this game still matters to them in the sense that, you want to win so you can kind of ride the high of the momentum, especially after you drew with Liverpool. But realistically speaking, right, I think there has to be a question in terms of what is it that you think Atletico could do in terms of these scenarios? What do you think Tottenham is going to do after conceding 3 goals in the opposite leg? They're going to have to come out and try and play. You're going to come out and try and play against us. You open yourself to a counter-attack. We are very comfortable at counter-attacking. That is our best position. Julián Álvarez and Griezmann have been fantastic in this exact same scenario. Same as Lookman, who since he's come on, he's been a little, he hasn't scored as much recently. But I think in terms of the actual form, in terms of what you can get out of Lookman, it's clear to me this is the worst possible position for Tottenham to be in a second half. You don't really care as much about the Champions League because the longer you play in Champions League, the more injuries you could potentially get. They're not comfortable in the league. I don't know. There's not much too much to say.
If they go for the win, they have to be very aggressive and they have to push forward a lot, and that's where.
I mean, that is what Tudor does, but
yeah, but that exposes them to tough situations like injuries, like what happened with João Palhinha and Romero. So, it would be stupid for them to go guns blazing against us because
they will do it anyway.
Focus. They need to focus on the league.
Can you see Kinski back?
Not in this game, no. Would it make sense to do that in general, knowing after what Tudor did before? Probably not. Even if it was like an apology, I think you probably messed up the relationship in terms of this specific set. So no, I don't think so.
Fair enough. I don't see Gallagher, guys. He didn't start, and he wasn't on the bench as well against Liverpool. So
I think it was a last-minute thing that came out of the squad. I think it was some small injury.
So, is it still like a last-minute thing going on, or he's back in training?
I think he's back. I haven't heard any news of him being out. I remember hearing news that he was in plans to play against Liverpool, and then last minute he had to come out, and that's what happened to the squad. And I haven't heard him being injured. I just remember he had to come out of the squad. That's all I remember.
Okay, well, fair enough. So, guys, so this is I think the last time when we went to England was against Arsenal, and we lost 4-0. But the last time when we went to England in a knockout game, that was Man City. And we all know how we played against Man City. That was classic 5-5 formation, which
we were not bad. We were
not bad. In a better game, we score a goal there.
We didn't score a goal at all.
Yeah, during the probably worst Simeone season. Probably. I don't know. Maybe he had something worse, but during
Julian
the
Alvarez
probably
instead of João Felix we score. That's my opinion.
yeah. And even the home game of that series was very good.
Yeah, I mean, like we missed a ton of chances.
I think that tie in general could have had a
We
lot more goals
we
for City
we
and
missed a
for
ton of chances, and then for me, that wasn't a red card for Felipe. I think Phil Foden kind of exaggerates it, and then
it.
that's debateful. That's debate. No, that's not a red card for me. That's debateful.
It wasn't, but it's whatever.
That's
Like
not a red card for
we
me.
weren't making it through because we just didn't have shooters at the time. You know what I mean?
But anyway, but like we had chances. Cunha had a chance, and then Angel Correa. I don't know. Could have been a penalty. Could have been. Again, I'm saying could have been. So yeah, maybe we were outdone by the referee as well. But again, we played very well. I think the second half we played really well against
I
in that match.
I don't think the referee was egregious enough to really say this was the referee's fault. I think we had chances to score before that. We had chances with 10 men to score against City. So it's whatever. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. But anyway, so we move on. So now we're coming to this game after a very very long time because, like I said, like in a knockout game against English opponent that was in Man City, and that was I think around 22-23 season as well, maybe 21
Mm.
22 21 22 season if I'm not wrong, because we
And
faced Man United before, and then I remember Lodi scoring the header at the near post, and then it at
yes,
the
but
round.
that was a season. Joao Felix and Griezmann were together, so I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
think it was
It was
21,
21
22.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 21
Yeah,
22, yeah.
21 22. Yeah. So yeah, we defeated Man United at Old Trafford, and then we went on to play Man City, and then yeah, obviously that's how that turned out. But anyway, that was a quarterfinals as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're correct.
but anyway, so now we play Tottenham in round of 16, and then we potentially can face another English side in quarterfinals in Newcastle. With let's see if that happens or not, or we'll face Barcelona. But guys, what would be the approach from Simeone? Like, I know it won't be that aggressive, of course, because I think like we're gonna go with the same approach as we did against Barcelona. Then we're gonna just hold back and just wait for Tottenham to come at us instead of like going to the Tottenham. That's what
I
I believe.
I really don't think we'll see the same against Barcelona because I've said it many times, but I think Simeone respects Barcelona a lot, and I don't know if he thinks about Tottenham like that. I don't know. I don't think he's going to play super deep and we can concede 2 goals and it doesn't matter. I don't think that will be his game plan. I think it will be a bit less dominant than in the first game, like a bit less attacking, but we will definitely try to hit them in transitions a lot more, I think, that we did against Barcelona, no? Because Barcelona, we didn't attack at all.
Well, in the second half, especially. In the first half, we had chances, but barely any.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Anything you guys want to add on the Tottenham news or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen it a few times in the big games so far, right? So there are times, if you look at the Villarreal game earlier this season at home, there were times we were very compact, and other times we were being very, very aggressive and peppering Villarreal in terms of chances.
Oh, his mic got his
Yeah.
camera got stuck.
He's
I know
gone.
why, like it keeps happening with him, but wait. Anyway, Fran, you continue. You continue.
What should I continue with? I'm checking to see if some of the Tottenham accounts that I follow posted anything interesting, but I'm not seeing much. Like I don't think anyone is very focused on what can
Come on,
happen.
like I've been watching a lot of reels on Instagram, like with that song. Are you coming to White Hart
Oh,
Lane? Like
people do it for
That's a
every
joke.
team. It's a
Yes,
joke.
it's a joke.
You saw the City
it's
fans do
really,
a new remontada joke, like they
yeah,
spam it. It's because of the Real
it's
Madrid
really
thing that
funny.
they did last year, where they tried to come back against Arsenal and lost at home anyway. Like it was really
And then
funny.
they like and they make those edits and stuff with Igor
Yeah,
Tudor
yeah,
and
yeah.
like
But
it's fun.
sorry,
It's funny.
I got cut off at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not for the first
continue.
time,
All
not
right,
for the first time,
all right, all right, all
but
right.
yeah.
But yeah, the Villarreal game where we could compact at times and we were peppering them with chances at other times, right? 2-0 was, I think, a fair result against Villarreal. But if you look at Real Madrid as well, that 5-2 game, very, 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 very aggressive in that first half against Real Madrid. Second half, we got the goals, we got the little 4-2, and then we sit back, and then chance showed up, and we got the fifth goal, and that was it. There was no chance after that. I
No,
think
I mean
there'll
like
be.
away from home. I think the only game I can remember where we were aggressive was against Real Betis, and that's it. And that was also because like it was a one game, like it's a do or die game.
I think we were aggressive against Barcelona in the league earlier the year, but the problem wasn't so much that
Again?
This guy.
No way.
Jeez. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, guys. We're gonna move on. Never mind. I'm just gonna say I think the game plan from Simeone would be just very very simple. I think it's gonna be like just see what's gonna happen in the first 10 minutes or something. If Tottenham is that much aggressive or not, and just observe like what's going on, what's their plan. Just observe. I think the first 10 minutes would be that, and then I think Atleti will turn up,
I
and
suppose, yeah.
then we'll have spaces opening up, and then obviously like like if I'm seeing right now, if this would be the lineup from Tottenham again, it's a back three with Petroporo right wing back and Spence playing as a, I think it would be 1-1 but the question is who would play in the center back position for them, because Romero isn't there. Last time it was 1-1 playing as a wing back. So oh damn, they have a very big injury.
You just see that.
I was
Um,
like, oh, I was like, damn, where did all our players go? And then I was like, oh shit, these are injuries.
yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's just okay. We're in terms of the compactness, right? Lookman and Ruggieri is a good defensive pairing, right? Because Ruggieri by himself is kind of dangerous to have, especially against any of these players. But Lookman tends to fall back and does his job. Cardoso has been on good form recently, especially in Champions League. The opposite side, I don't feel as comfortable with Pubil right back as I do with centre back. Still very good player, but they don't have a dedicated winger on that side. So I don't really understand why we have Pubil right back instead of
Yeah,
arguably
Molina
even
could play.
yeah. If you don't have a
I have a,
dedicated
I
winger,
have a theory.
Molina can kill you.
I have a very, very, very weird theory. Why
Oh, what's he
Lenormand
going to
is
say?
why Lenormand is starting in this match, and why did he start like and I mean like he's probably gonna start tomorrow as well, and like why is he starting in both the leagues? My theory is Atleti is showcasing Lenormand to English clubs, and then Atleti will scam 30 to 40
I like
million
this
for
theory.
Lenormand.
I
I
like
like
this
that theory.
theory.
I like it. I like it. I like
I
it.
don't think it's
You know,
true, but I like the theory.
No, no, no. But
Because the worst part
makes
is,
sense.
even if that's the case, we just showcased how bad he is.
No, but no, no, no.
but like I'm
But
just saying like like if you can give any, let's say West Ham stays, let's say Brentford stays. I'm not saying like he'll go to Brentford something like this, but let's say
no, but
Would
something like
Lamar
Brighton,
want to
something.
leave to go to England, knowing that he's
you'll
in?
Someone in England, for example, let's say. But I'm just saying like it's a good, any
no, but
club can come
Sengiks,
for like 30-40 million
Sengiks,
for Lenormand.
you're looking at it a bit wrong. You know,
Mm.
Premier League fans are those TikTok kids that need Subway Surfer there. So they saw Lenormand scored a goal. That's it. He scored a goal. He's
Exactly.
amazing.
Okay.
Come to the
Exactly.
club.
My
I
so my conspiracy theory is kind of working. So
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
is
follow up. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to have Molina in this game, have him turn up out of his mind, right? Seeing is a World Cup, yeah, and all these other things, right? He's just had a good game against Getafe, and then you can sell him at premium price in the summer, and then you can just
but
have that money to
no, like
no.
for Molina, I think like the market for Molina is in Italy, in Serie A. For
But this is it.
Lenormand,
You could, if you could showcase that he is a good enough fullback to
Wait,
contest against Premier League teams, Italians lose their mind. They've been putting in a random trash Englishman in every team, in the top teams for like the past like 3-4 years.
Keeks, if you're talking like this, we're gonna have all of our we're gonna have the same lineup what we had against Getafe. So they just take what you're getting right now.
I don't
It's
mind that
Yeah,
lineup.
Griezmann.
Besides Nico Gonzalez, I actually don't mind that lineup. That wasn't
You know,
the 5-3-2 wasn't
Oh,
bad at
come
all.
on, no. They're gonna have with
Molina,
Tottenham.
we don't need to showcase Molina to Premier League clubs because Molina, being a two-time World Cup winner, will sell himself. That will sell him alone. Two-time as the starter, probably. So
He'll
soul
sell
player.
himself. He'll sell himself.
But-
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, tell me in the comment section if my theory is wrong or right. I mean, that's the only reason I see Lenormand starting. Just to just to showcase, Lenormand.
Other theory.
I don't know
Other
what
theory.
it is. If it's not that, I can't. I honestly, Alex, if it's not that, I really don't know why he starts, because every time he's come on, he's the same thing as Longley, where he's just been completely useless and really, really shaky off the ball. And it's just like your whole job is being off the ball as a centre back. So,
I mean,
don't know.
maybe it's for passing as well. Who knows? Passing and
His
then
passing isn't
showcasing
better than
his-
Jimenez. His passing
Yeah.
isn't better than Hanko. It's not better than
I'm
Pubil.
just
I'm
I'm just
telling
saying,
you
I'm
that
just
for a
saying.
fact. But yeah,
I'm just
true.
saying,
True.
I'm just
I don't
Maybe-
wanna-
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not
I
attacking
mean, if any Premier League fan is watching this video, Lenormand, I mean, you're talking about the best passer in the league right now. So,
Long way too.
No.
Long way too. Get
no,
buy him
no,
as you can.
no, Longley has been in Premier League. They already know about him. He's been Aston Villa and
We
Tottenham.
can't fool them. Okay.
But yeah, Fran, you were coming up with
No, I have
something.
another theory. Maybe Simeone, being Argentine, wants to eliminate competition and start Lenormand so that De La Fuente sees Lenormand and says, "Oh, this guy's starting Champions League games. I'm going to continue starting him." So now Spain are useless,
It
And
makes too much sense.
that would be nice, But whatever. Enough random theories.
Yeah.
Anyway, if any of you guys have a theory about Lenormand starting, please let us know in the comment section. But anyway, guys, let's just move to the possible lineup. So I think this is pretty much it, to be honest, what we have in front of our screen for Atleti point of view, because this was what was tested in the training grounds, the same lineup what we have right now. Llorente in midfield has been excellent, and then obviously Pubil at the right back, and then Lenormand at centre back, which we were just talking about. Hansko left back, centre back, and then Ruggeri left back, with Lukman and Giuliano holding the wings, and then Julián Álvarez and Griezmann up front. For me, it's a perfect lineup. The only
I have a slightly controversial take. I don't actually like Llorente midfield. I don't hate it, but if you have another option, I think Llorente midfield should never be your go-to.
you don't have another option.
I mean, we do.
Who? Koke? Come on, nah. So Llorente will go to right back. Pubil will go to centre back. Nah.
we have Obed.
I mean, that would make sense. That would only make too much sense. My bad.
Obed Vargas was great against Getafe, but I don't think he's starting this game as well. Unless and until Atleti go 3-0 up, then we can see Obed Vargas in the second half.
Yeah, I suppose.
But anyway, the Tottenham lineup, I have no idea about how to talk about this. I think maybe it will be the same lineup. Maybe it will be Solanke starting as well. I mean, Fran, you have to fill me in over here.
Richarlison is out, so no Richarlison, probably Solanke.
Richarlison out. Why?
Yeah, he was suspended.
Suspended.
Yeah. He got yellow card accumulation,
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last game. We
Against
talked
us?
about this. We talked about this in
Yeah.
review.
Okay, I have no idea.
Okay, so I probably see them starting exactly this, but with Solanke in there. Probably, I'd say Xavi Simons starts ahead of Tel. But aside of that, I think that's it. I don't know if Kinski or Vicario. No, probably Vicario. They won't start Kinski again.
Yeah, it's too late. This is why I feel especially uncomfortable, because Solanke is not in an insane centre forward, but he's a very good centre forward, and Lenormand struggles against not good centre forwards. So this is where I feel like there's a disconnect. Aerially, Lenormand isn't particularly amazing, and he always has every game you'll see Lenormand with his loving embrace around any centre forward, waiting for us to get away with a penalty call for some reason. But yeah, that's about it. That's my only concern is that and set pieces, because that's where we could probably get killed.
True, I mean, like they made pretty good chances and set pieces against us. We were just talking about that. Like Romero hit the post, and then
Richarlison had two
Richarlison
solid
had a
headers.
chance. Exactly, and Pedro Porro has a very good delivery, so you have to like look out for that as well. I think it will be
Sometimes.
Lukman and Ruggieri. Lukman and Ruggieri have to be top on their game because I'll say the same thing. You can't go into the game with thinking that like you have a 3 goal cushion. You have to go to the game thinking that it's 0-0. Have the same
We're not going
mentality.
to. We're going to go into the game with the 3-0. As we learned from the Barca game, we don't follow that rule of thumb, unfortunately.
Yeah, we better not. We better not. But I think, like France said, like maybe Javi Simons will start instead of Tel, but pretty much the same lineup. Do you see a youngster starting as a left wing back or a youngster centre back, and then Van de Ven shifting to the left wing back?
Probably not.
I mean, Sousa played against Liverpool. He was all right, but I think
Yeah, but
he
now,
played right wing back. But it's going to be Porro.
yep. Where there was one youngster that played very well against Liverpool, and Tottenham fans were praising him, but I don't remember who he was.
I think he's a midfielder.
Wait, hang on. I'll go with the lineup only. What they had against
Check this
Liverpool.
one. Check it.
The bench, I think he.
Callum
Colum
Ulusesi.
Olusesi, yeah.
Ulusesi.
And Roswell.
Yeah, they were very happy with what he did, but yeah, he's
I mean,
not going
he
to
had
start.
9 touches. He had 9 touches. What the hell? What are you guys talking about?
No, I just youngsters were mentioned, and my mind went to him because he got his debut recently. I don't think he's going to play, but
Okay, all right. Well, good luck to you, Callum, if you start tomorrow. But if you look at the lineup, look, Spence played as a left back, and then it
Played as a
was
left back
Tel-
against us last time too.
yeah, it was very weird because Sousa was playing as a sort of right winger, and he usually is a left back. But whatever.
All right, never mind. We move on to the next one. So I think there's not much to add over here about Atleti Tottenham right now.
No, not really.
So I mean, should be an we should go through. That's what it should be. Like we should go through. And are we expecting any? Are we expecting any rain or anything? I have no idea. But wait, hang on. Weather forecast now. It looks clear. Good. So again, I think like we should go through. We
This is
don't
the
have to make
first
it
time.
difficult.
This is the
for
first
us.
time I have seen anyone check the weather forecast on FODMOV.
Well, there's always a first time, you know. But okay. Anyway, guys, we move on to the next one, next section, which is the latest news. So now again, so the latest news, what we have right now is a very good news, which obviously is
Very
about
good.
Mark. I'll start with this. First of all, this morning, Matteo Moretto came to YouTube and like he said a few things about Atletico de Madrid. So the first thing he said was about Diego Simeone, that like he has a 95% chance of staying until 2027.
Okay.
So that's what Matteo Moretto said this morning. So again, so what do you guys make of it? Simeone is staying until 2027. I think like it's mostly because of like like recently we had good result, so that's good. But
I think it's also due to us cutting his contract short would probably leave us in huge debt. No, I mean his salary is huge, so
I mean like yeah, I get it.
he
I
was
get it,
never
but-
going to get sacked before his contract finishing. You know, knowing how this club works, will probably leave him as to
What
finish the
was
contract.
the thing we mentioned before? There's a clause in his contract where if they have an offer, if Simeone has an offer,
Gentleman,
and he wants-
no,
yeah,
yeah, gentleman agreement. Like if he wants to leave,
they
he can leave.
depart.
Leave.
But-
Again, so I mean, again, what Fran is saying, like Atleti would never sack him. If he leaves, it would be his own decision. That's what Fran is saying.
I
Yeah,
suppose,
probably.
yeah.
No,
Um,
he
But
always
I
said,
don't I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him leaving until
I
2027.
remember, I remember him saying that he was going to leave, he was going to stay at the club as long as he sees a future where he's succeeding with the club. So it's very ambiguous because it depends on what he defines as succeeding. But he always said that he was going to stay until he wants to.
I think he should
True.
stay. I think my original stance was I'm fine with the contract. I'm not sure if you renew. Um, that
Yeah,
will be something that will be a discussion that you have next season, not this season, depending
That
on
being said,
results and these
yeah,
other
again,
things.
exactly. That being said, like I mean, we are in a final of Copa del Rey. By the way, whose tickets are out now? By the way, if you're a socio, like you should go for it. You know, go for the tickets. And again,
Very
I mean,
expensive.
the criteria right now is very. I think
yeah,
like you need at least 15, 16 years of membership of Atletico de Madrid to get the ticket right now.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's
Here,
gonna be
so
very.
the demand was so high, the seniority cutoff ended up being 15.79 years of membership because we have 25,680 tickets and almost 50,000, more than 50,000 socios applied for a ticket. So
Exactly. So again, unless like you have deep pockets like Fran, then yeah, you can just go and buy it. But anyway, so Simeon is staying obviously. But I think like I said, like it'll depend on the result as well. Like how far can we go in the Champions League, and then obviously the Copa del Rey. Right now we have, and then obviously I mean like the La Liga is over for us for sure. But like I would still like us to finish with more than 80 points because the past two seasons we've been finishing in 75, 76 like that. I want my club to finish, with more than 80 points this season,
Last time we
and
did that, won the league.
maybe we can go for the second place as well. But again, that's another discussion we'll go
that's
through.
a
But anyway,
stretch.
I mean, like I couldn't post it. The other part of it that was about Ederson. What Matteo Moretto said about Ederson. So what he said, like Atleti is in the pole position to sign Ederson. There are other clubs looking for him, obviously from Premier League and other La Liga clubs as well. But Atleti is in the pole position. So he said, like, something drastically have to change to him not being wearing an Atleti jersey. So, like I've been saying time and time again, Ederson will be an Atletico de Madrid player.
I can't wait for that
Something
something
needs to work.
drastic to happen. That's my feelings.
But
I I also
anything,
saw that they mentioned that Alemani likes him, Simeone loves him. So it's
yeah,
mostly a Simeone signing. And I think
Yeah.
it's a
yeah.
weird one because while his profile is decent, it doesn't really need to happen right now, if
Okay,
you feel me.
so Ederson is a really good player. We're not saying that he isn't, but is he the player we need right now for midfield? I don't know. You know?
Assume next season, right? We have all of our midfielders healthy. We loan out Obed, right?
Yeah.
We're assuming some things.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only possible. Obed will go out for sure.
Yeah,
We're
you can.
assuming. So we'll have a midfield of Koke, assuming he stays,
Mendoza,
Barrios, Mendoza, um, and Cardoso.
Cardoso,
And then you
Ederson.
can also use Baena whenever you want to, sometimes, right? But he's the attacking
And
midfielder.
Llorente when you want to as well.
And Llorente. So there's two auxiliary midfielders and four dedicated midfielders. Is midfield a position you need to go after right now? Is that the position we need to fix?
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
let's say like if we're in the same position where Paulo Barris is injured, Rodrigo Mendoza is injured, let's say Koke also gets injured, and then obviously then you have to make changes. For example, Llorente has
Okay,
to come in
but
midfield,
You
and then
can't
you have to deal
plan.
with.
You
that's
cannot plan for a disaster. You
yeah,
plan
I mean,
for you
what I'm
plan
saying,
for certain
what
things.
I'm saying is you need quality depth.
but
You need
that's
quality depth. That's what I'm saying.
insanely unlikely scenario where those three players are injured, which isn't right now. We have two players injured, not Koke yet, and we still won 5-2 against Tottenham. I don't think we're that bad
I
in that
think is
scenario.
what you call it. There's the okay in this catastrophic scenario where three of our best midfielders are out. Yeah, I guess Edison would be good, but it's like you're asking, you're putting too much into that. I put two scenarios. One, Obed is out, and all of our midfielders healthy. You said, what if what if three midfielders are out? And it's like, well, I mean,
You
if
never
three
know.
midfielders are out,
What
we
I'm
have
saying is
two
like
auxiliary midfielders on top of that
what
in
I'm saying you
Llorente and
need.
behind.
What I'm saying you need quality depth. That's what I'm saying.
Is
Okay.
midfield the problem right now in terms of the quality depth? I think when you look at Llorente, right? Llorente has been one of the best right backs in the league and in Europe, right? His deputy has been almost exclusively Molina. Pubil plays there sometimes. He's mostly a centre
And
back.
again, not to mention, Johnny Cardoso was almost injured at the first half of the season. I mean, he just now has found his feet at Atleti.
Sure, I'm just viewing it from the point of view of in is Molina good enough for you that you think this is not a priority? Is Ruggieri good enough as
Roger,
your starting left back? Is
No,
Solot good enough for you? Is Almada good enough for you? Is Nico Gonzalez good enough for you? Do you see how like these are all different positions that have nothing to do with midfield? And I'm just saying it from the point of view of the priority seems to be in the wrong place. I have no problems with Edison. If we didn't already buy Obed, if we didn't already buy Mendoza, I'd be down for this. A 30 million for a experienced midfielder who doesn't drop your quality in midfield and you can use him to rotate throughout the league, sign me up. But we do have it. So the situation is different now.
I feel like
I mean,
sort
yeah,
of
go on.
we sort of gave our word to Atalanta that we were going to buy him. So now it feels more like something with Atalanta that we need to do and to keep our good relationship. We buy one of them, they buy one of us, they buy Raspadori.
That's
Ederson
Salvini.
hasn't been having his best season at Atalanta, so maybe they want to sell him now. So maybe we're pushing that hard due to that.
I hope is a similar scenario where Gallagher and the via Aston Villa, situation
Okay,
where they push for it only to get a better deal because Villa didn't need it, they just wanted it. And we got a better deal as a result. And maybe this is the same situation where Atleti and Atalanta have a good relationship. So we push for Edison so somebody else could give you a better offer that we don't need. And then we could maybe get Scalvini instead of Lenormand or something. I don't know.
Kicks, it's not push. Personal terms are agreed. I mean, that's coming from Matteo Moretto. So, like,
We
I
had
mean, if
personal terms
anyone
agreed
else,
with a
with
lot of
anyone,
players.
I'm just saying that's coming out from Matteo Moretto.
I understand. I'm not saying no. I'm just telling you.
But anyway,
Last
like,
summer we had personal terms agreed with like 5 players who are not playing for this club. You feel
I don't
me?
remember the five, but okay, never mind. But I would say like I'm down for uh,
It's-
I'm down for Edison to come to Atleti as Apkar was down to touch Solot over there. But anyway, moving on to the next one. Uh, this was the liner from today. Obviously, this is the breaking news from today. This is from Marca, guys. So Mark Pubil will be in Friday's call up with the national team. Now, finally, someone is getting his flowers. Oh, I mean, I've never seen anyone coming from the second division and like explode like this on a very high level as well.
Pedri.
So that's
Pedri is a good example. Yeah, Pedri did do
Petri
that.
is a good example. Good. I mean, fair enough. Good
But
example.
the last
But
time that happened is
For us, Atleti as well. Like it's never
he's
really happened like
24
that.
now, and he was 17 then. So that's what 7 years ago, basically.
But
Yeah.
still, he wasn't that good at that time. Like now, Petri is
No, he
obviously
was. No, he really was.
No, he was.
He's-
not right now. Like as Petri is right now is like he's not as good like as he is right now.
to be 17 at the time to do what he did and to get into the first team, he deserved everything that he got and the flowers that he got from that season. But I hear what you're saying. He is better now than he was back then. Yes, I understand that. I just mean 17.
But now you just mentioned that. Like I hope like Pupil's situation doesn't end up like Pedri, where like he's playing 60 games a season for Spain and Atleti at the same time.
The problem is Barcelona never rested Pedri. We actively rest Pedri, Pubil throughout the La Liga season. Pubil has a great record in terms of La Liga clean sheets. He barely plays La Liga though. These days he's mostly playing Champions League and Copa del Rey.
Which is
So
nice.
it's nice for us, and it also means that Pubil is never really properly overworked. So ideally, in these scenarios, you have a sort of rapport with Spain, selling them when you should or should not use them, and we can also rotate in these scenarios where you don't have to use Pupil every single game. If you understand what I mean.
True. Fran, any closing words for Marco Biel?
I'm going to buy a shirt with his name. I don't know. He's he's really good. I'm happy for him. I usually like it when our players don't get called up to the national team because that means they can rest. But it's really good for them that they get called up and maybe they have higher self-esteem and they're more confident. So it can boost their performances as well. But I don't mind when our players get rest.
We've had a few injuries from the national team, but I would say when they rest at home and then come back out after the break, they usually play worse than if they went to the national team. I don't know what it is. Like Griezmann used to be like every time that an international break happened, he would play really good for France, and then he'd go to Atleti and continue to play really good. When he rested, terrible. After the international break, I don't know what I was about.
I still prefer rest. I remember when Argentina played against Angola recently, and Julián Álvarez couldn't fly because he had to get some vaccine. Mm-hmm. So he finally got rest because Scaloni plays Julián Álvarez in the least important games of all time, and he plays in 90 minutes. So when that happened, I was celebrating. But
yeah, like talking about that, like I'm glad like you brought it up. So Finalissima got cancelled, and to be honest, like the happiest who should be about that is Atleti fans because we had like 10 players, almost like 10 players going to the Finalissima.
No, because Finalissima, I was a bit hopeful because Finalissima, after all this that what happened in Qatar, was going to be played in Europe, and the Real Madrid stadium was named.
Bernabeu, exactly.
Despite being Argentinian, I was very happy with it because that meant Julián Álvarez could take an Uber to the Argentina concentration and not a plane and travel 10,000 kilometers, which is probably what's going to happen now because now that Finalissima is not going to be played, I think Scaloni will make the team fly to Buenos Aires and train together in Buenos Aires. That's what the rumors say. So
aren't you playing Egypt in the first game?
I don't know about that really. Like literally, I haven't seen that at all. Any news about that?
Is it Yol or is it Spain? I think it's Spain that's playing against Egypt. No, it's Spain against playing Egypt.
So no.
We're gonna get Yamal and Salah pictures. Anyway, but I agree though.
This was my point. Like Finalissima, like because, like like at first they were saying it was at Bernabeu, and then they were saying like they're gonna have 2 legs, one at Bernabeu, one in Buenos Aires, and then I was like,
nonsense.
Like 10 Atleti players as well.
I think because they should have done it last year, like in December-ish, where you have time, right, to play the game. Maybe a little bit before that. You have time to play the game. You don't intrude the schedule too much, and you don't need to reveal your hand towards the World Cup in terms of your strategies and these other things. You play a nice game. Semi-competitive. Right now, I don't think any team really wants to go all-out competitive right before the World Cup. You want to risk any injuries, so you won't get best possible.
More or less, because this is more about Argentina. But our president loves money, and that's the reason why Argentina don't play any competitive matches. Like the friendlies we played. Now, if you look at the friendlies, you say, "Oh, these are the friendlies of Bolivia." Here, the friendlies that Argentina has played. Angola, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, let's see, what else? Guatemala, Ecuador, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Indonesia, Australia, Curacao. So our president loves money, and these small little friendlies against teams that are zero competitive don't give him anything. And we needed sort of Finalissima because that is the only semi-competitive team we'll face in a year. So I was very hopeful about the game against Spain in that sense, but I was also not hopeful in the sense that our players would have to play. So
yeah, I mean,
anyway.
Again, that was my point. Like at least 10 Atleti players. Make that Pubil, Lenormand, Llorente. I mean, Paulo Barris is injured, obviously.
Julián Simeone,
Thiago Almada, Nico Gonzalez, Julián Álvarez, maybe Juan Musso now deserves a call up as well, I would say. Noel Molina. So that's like what 9, 10 players.
Yeah,
And
it's like half the
but,
Atleti squad just for one match, and then we have others who
not
go
to
in there.
mention, not to mention Alex Baena as well. So that's like what, yeah, 10 players.
That
There
is
you go.
10 players.
Alex
Yeah,
Baena, so 10 players just playing against each
but
other.
there were there were talks about wait, what I said, that Scaloni will fly all the players to Buenos Aires to train here together, which is also not very nice because now our Argentinian players, which really Julian Alvarez is the only one we care about, and well, Juliano will have to travel like 12,000 kilometers by plane. So that's not ideal as well.
True,
Was
and
that
like who
like
do
a
we?
12-hour trip?
What?
It's like a 12-hour flight, basically.
Yeah, more or less. I went to Madrid, but I don't remember how much it took.
I
Okay.
think it should be around 9, 10 hours. It should be 9, 10 hours.
Really?
Because for me, if I fly from Italy, if I fly to Italy from here, like if it's a direct flight, I never take a direct flight. I always take a layover at Dubai, with like a 4 hour gap.
That's
Like
not
from
likely
here,
anymore, but
yeah, like from here to Dubai, 4 hours, and then I just roam around the airport, and then from Dubai to Fiumicino, Rome, and then another 4 or 5 hours. There you go, perfect trip. But like I never take direct flights. I can't sit like for
as
12.
the year goes on, I'll get like I'll put a little bit more political cues in these games. You won't see too many, but you'll see small amounts.
But anyway, guys. So like when the what do you call it? When the international break would be over, we will face Barcelona, and then before the international break, we will face Real Madrid.
Yikes.
So nice,
Yikes.
Javier
Oh,
Tebas, he
yikes.
loves Atletico Madrid. Oh my
perfect,
god! Every
perfect,
single year, it's the
perfect,
exact same
perfect
schedule. It's
games,
crazy.
perfect games.
You,
But
you,
anyway,
you, you almost think that it maybe isn't exactly a 100% a draw, you know? The
It's never
schedule,
a draw. It's never a draw.
no,
The
I mean
draw
imagine
always has a negative advantage for.
Imagine if we were in the La Liga race. Imagine this fixture right now with international break, and then we're playing Real Madrid before international break, and then playing Barcelona after the international break. If we were in a La Liga title race, damn, I can't.
Every time a team looks even kind of close to being competitive in terms of the league, you look at their schedule and they'll have a stretch where they play every single big team back to back, right? This will not
Yeah.
happen for Real Madrid. This will not happen for Barcelona. It will almost exclusively. So I saw this last season with Girona. That's last season before that, right? With Girona, Villarreal this season, Atletico Madrid, exact same season every single year. Play Real Madrid in October, and then we play, and then we call it Barca in December, and then we play both of them in like March, April every year. Um, I don't know. It's like they're pretending it's a draw, but it's the exact same thing every single season.
But anyway, guys. Also, so we were mentioning Chelsea got a transfer ban today morning. So now I'm really curious to know like how Catalonia newspaper will make rumors about Julian Alvarez now, and like other newspapers as well. Who loves to spread rumors about Julian Alvarez, because Chelsea is out of the picture now. But anyway, talking about the Julian Alvarez situation, so he just gave an interview where he said like his in the next 10 years, like he looks himself as Koke, Griezmann, Jan Oblak, to be the captain to lead the team. That's what he said. So I mean, like I don't know, like what's going on with Julian Alvarez. Sometimes it's something, sometimes it's something. Like it's all over the place. Like I'm really tired of this. Like like just tell me about what's happening on the football pitch. Of the football pitch stuff, we'll talk about that in transfer window. Right now, just focus on football.
I think I said it again. It's like his previous comments are not unreasonable. You don't know what happens next season, right? More than likely he stays, but you give it because it's the reality of it. He tell us you don't know if he stays. He is happy right now. I don't ask for more. People are upset that he's like, oh, you're giving fire to the journalists. It's like journalists could spin. He could be completely succinct and very firm. I am staying at Atletico for the rest of my life. I am about to sign a renewal. I could say everything perfectly like this, and boss will be like, he's just saying that for the news. Like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever.
Anyway, we move on to the next one. So today, this is why we should never trust transfer market. So again, so the new transfer value came out, and yeah, guys, you can ignore the Puma caps. You can see left and right, unless like you wanna buy Puma caps, obviously. Then yeah, you
I
can see
want to
this.
know.
It's 50%, 40% over there. Buy
Wow.
a Ferrari one. Buy a Ferrari one if you need, because Ferrari is getting back-to-back podiums in Formula One.
I have
Perfect.
already a Ferrari one, so
Uh, Never mind.
Catches
I mean,
150 million. Whoa.
like I said it, guys. Fran is with the deep pockets.
Fermin
But
Lopez, 100 million. Differential
anyway,
player, I guess.
¿Qué?
anyway, guys. So
Fermin
look,
100.
exactly. Firmino 100. Julian Alvarez is on 90. Julian Alvarez is on 90.
Oh my god.
Jude
And
Bellingham 140 million. That's one of the best players in the world, you know.
Julian Alvarez
Pedri,
is less than Fermin Lopez. Wow. You know
well,
what?
I mean,
Well, why are they going for Alvarez then? They have a better player right there. They have two. Right?
yeah, that's a very good. That's a very good point.
You know, I do love the guy, but Mastantuono has not done enough to warrant being a higher price than Ademola.
45.
Yeah.
Even by now, price
And
has
and
dropped.
and Lookman is Englishman. Why is he not overpriced?
His 40.
Because he put Nigeria in front of England, so his
Ah,
price changes.
Yeah,
They're
that's
very
it.
suspected. Where's Osimhen? Osimhen would be a great example to show you. Osimhen should if realistically speaking, Osimhen should be around 100 million or something, right? They're probably going to
But
put
he
him at
must
75
be,
or something.
yeah.
Lookman is 40. I mean, like his transfer value has increased. Lookman transfer value has increased. Like
High
he's on level
five,
with.
high five.
Yeah,
That's
he's on level with Papa Guille, and then who else?
top guy.
Anthony. Look at that, Anthony. He's on level with Anthony with 40 million.
All right, bro.
Juan Garcia. David Hansko. There you go. David Hansko transfer market value has increased as well with 35.
35 million
35.
for one of the best left-sided centre backs in the league. All right, bro.
Pubil is on
Who will
28.
less than Gonzalo Garcia?
That's enough. That's enough. I've seen enough.
I
I've seen it.
just think this is why you should never trust transfer market.
Like,
Never trust transfer market, guys.
so wait, where's Vinny then? Where's the rest of these other players?
No,
I think
this.
it was the changes. These are the changes.
these
like,
are
Oh,
changes.
these are changes. Okay.
These are changes.
So Hoyson is a better centre back than Pubil according to this.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Not better, higher price.
Higher
Let
price.
me see more. Let me see more.
Well,
Vivian
but I mean, if it's
25.
higher price, then it should be better, right?
Look at that, Lenormand 25. That's why we're playing him against the Champions League English team. That's why we're playing him against an English team just to get that market value. Carlos Romero with 25. Asensio 25, same as Lenormand. Okay.
Considering recent performances, I am impressed that Asensio has lowered the price.
No, I'm not. I think it should continue to go low. He's really bad.
No. I agree. I agree that he's really bad. But considering how the price changes according to transfer market, I would have guessed that they give him a higher valuation.
Look, Thiago Pitosh is 20 million, which is the same level as Matteo Ruggeri. I'm not the biggest Ruggeri fan in the world, but let's be for real. Also, Gerard Martin is 25 million. What?
This pistachio guy is like getting the hold of me now. Like, seriously.
Wait, Pitosh has Moroccan nationality.
Yeah, he does. I think he has a Moroccan mother.
Okay.
Weird situation for him because they have two teams that are particularly hard to get into in terms of the midfield. Morocco has a lot of good midfielders, and Spain has a lot of good midfielders.
Rodrigo Mendoza is on 20 million as well. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He made a big move. That's enough. Everything after that has nothing to do with Atletico.
I mean, I'm just gonna go on. It's if there are any more surprises.
Oh look, Akon Adams is Nigerian and also really, really low. He's been boiling this season.
Aye. As I tell you, is certain nationalities, certain players, certain things just don't get any sort of
Griezmann is on 10 million. How the hell Griezmann price has dropped?
That's an age thing.
Yeah, that's an age thing.
Still.
I think Salah is on like 25 million or something, and his goal keeps going down.
Jimenez is on 12 million as well. Nice.
Well,
I don't think
there's any more to look at here.
But Anyway, oh wow, Jimenez. Oh no, this is the date. I was like, wait, hang
Wait,
on, it's the
Alex,
contract.
Alex, can you show me where it says ultimi transferimenti
Where?
down there? At the right, no, the right. I want to see where Diego Faundes went.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Up.
Okay.
Hold it. Okay, ready. I saw what I had to see.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. But okay. I'm just gonna open Atletico Madrid over here.
Having a good time, fellas. Having a good time. Robin
Okay, so I
Naman
think.
goes down.
Oh, whoa, what happened? Yo, what is that? Okay. Yano Black is on 17. Juan Musa 3. Hanshko 35. Look, he's improved. Marco
Lingley
28.
5.
I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough. Ruggeri 20. Llorente 22. Molina 15. Barrios is on 60. Okay. Cardoso
That's low.
22. No change to Johnny Cardoso. He stays on 22. Mendoza 20. With
Oh, with
Vargas
Vargas, no
on 8.
change.
He's
No.
played like the change was yesterday, and he played yesterday. I don't think he's
No,
not really good at it.
It's a big move, and Transfermarkt, I assume, have a very big Mexican audience.
You know how transfer
Um,
market is. The last time they were good to us was when Koke and Saul were both like worth over 100 million. That's like years ago.
Sorloth has a 20 million market as well. So yeah, there you go, guys.
I'm surprised Almada's price didn't go a bit down.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. Thiago Almada. Oh, Thiago Almada is Italian? What? Nico Gonzalez. Okay.
I thought he had these Spanish passports.
I also.
But
thought
anyway,
so.
guys. Anyway. Oh, how many passports does this guy have? What the hell? What does he do? Colored books and the like passport books?
Can you have 3 passports as an Argentine? Is that a thing you can do? They allow triple citizenship.
I really don't know, but what I do know is that you can't get rid of the Argentine nationality, even if you wanted to. So if you have it, you need to keep it.
Unless you're can you get like an official well, okay, never mind. This has nothing to do with football.
So hang on. So let's say if I'm on holiday with my wife and like she gives birth to my son in Argentina, so does he become Argentinian?
That's something completely different.
Also, do they give birthright citizenship?
That's what I don't know. I haven't really studied the system.
There are like funny reels going on Instagram, like you go to Brazil, you marry someone, you make Brazil kids, and then you sell them to Florentino Perez, and then you earn money. Just a reel, guys. Just a reel. Not giving you business plans. Just a reel. Well,
Fellas, it seems like that time. We're running out of topics to talk about football.
yes. Anyway, guys.
This is a podcast where we encourage drinking, betting, sometimes selling kids to Florentino. So it's really not very morally correct.
Podcast. Not a great
No. We need to do better.
But anyway, guys. I'm just saying, we're playing on Wednesday, so enjoy your day tomorrow. Tomorrow we might see, some English clubs going out. They are interesting games as well. Enjoy your game and then enjoy the game against Tottenham as well. I think we're gonna have a good game for sure. And then enjoy it with your friends. It's midweek. Summer is coming up as well. Grab a Heineken or something. Have fun with your friends.
Summer is not coming up.
It is coming up.
I still don't know if I'm going to go to America, to be honest, in the summer. We'll see.
Wait, what?
I said I still don't. I don't know if I'm going to America in the summer. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go, guys. Keeks having.
We can make a podcast another day with you telling us your vacation destinations.
I suppose. I was supposed to be around World Cup time, so I don't know if it was going to happen or not. We'll see.
Yeah, Fran was saying the other day,
Well,
like you travel here and there just because you have to have so many girlfriends, and then you have to give each other time. But
Right.
But
Simply,
anyway, guys. Anyway,
won't you
you
go
have.
to United States to watch Trinidad in the World Cup?
I was originally planning to do that, but we're a terrible team, and our FA is awful. We fired Dwight York.
But
Anyway, fellas,
Anyway,
have a good
we'll see
one.
you guys. We'll see
Subscribe,
you guys soon. Yeah, subscribe and
leave a
then
comment.
become a member as well. And then we'll see you guys soon. Until then, Opa Atleti. Ciao, ciao.
Oh.